YWC of India to be joining partners with the Brain Behavior Research Institute and also with the Vasavya Mahila Mandali. I would like to welcome Dr. Akansha Srivastava and Dr. Kritika Rastogi. A special welcome to Dr. Meena, who have also been part of the Brain Behavior Research Institute, who have helped us in coordinating today's session. So, welcome to all the resource person, to the team, and to all those who have gathered here. A very warm welcome, and I hope that this session will be a very interactive session for all of us.
So these are the outlines which I and Dr. Akansha will going to cover in our talk. See, first I want to know that my audience is with me. So a quick response, a quick yes in the chat box can help me understand that you are, all of us are together and you are listening. There is one small fun activity which I want all of you to participate. All right, so it is a kind of activity where I'll ask you to write down something. A human mind is designed in such a way that we can hold limited amount of information. Most of the time, the information which we are holding is governed or is distorted with our perception. We divide the information into 3 categories. Now, these are the 5 elements with which we can identify whether the news is information for us, misinformation or disinformation.
What is the concept of stress? Stress is a complex thing. So it has a neurophysiological basis, and the way it is gets reflected into our daily life styles, that is something we should be taking care of. So what I'm going to do is we will do some hands-on work on ourselves. There are various symptoms of stress which are given. So these are the physiological symptoms as well as the behavioral symptoms.
In this particular segment, I'll be talking about the type of relationship as well as how to develop a counseling relationship. In case you intend to help others, to make it more structured, clear, we can divide all our relationships into 3 different categories. Have you ever come across with a stranger and you felt that, inhibition, or maybe, how you felt? How many of you have talked with a stranger? If yes, what were the feelings? In this era, acceptance is something which we lack. We expect so many things from others, but we hardly accept others, as well as at the same time, we don't accept ourselves.
How important the environment is, and we have seen that environment is humongous. It's actually very vast, enormous amount of information we are getting, and through this information, whatever we are able to infer, we give back to the society by the responses. So now next is what to do if, let's suppose, I don't have a very high resilience score, or if I say that I want to develop myself.
How to deal with violence. So violence can be of any type. It could be physical, it could be sexual, it could be psychological, and even the neglect is also a kind of violence. It has been accepted by psychologists, by WHO, by APA, other very various organizations, that if we are neglecting someone, it is also a kind of violence, right? So if you have any question, please use your chat box, please use your voice.
This was a very intense topic, and it cannot be finished or addressed within this 1.5 hour. It's extremely difficult. But I thank Dr. Kritika and Dr. Akansha for trying the best, to give us in a capsule format.
Thank you so much for sharing a great knowledge to all of us.
A special thank you to Dr. Meena from Brain Behavior Research Institute and Dr. Kritika and Dr. Akansha again. Thank you so much for your time. 1.5 hours, I don't know how you managed to it was too little of time. I would like to thank on behalf of YWC to all the teams who have gathered here. I hope this will be a new beginning of a new networking with both the organizations. Thank you so much, and hope you all have a very good evening.